I gotta be honest with you. I like the fade, but I wish that it faded the music. What's going on, Paulie? What's going on, Jackson? What is going on? Sous Vide, aka Devious, the name changer. Can't even say first of his name because it's like the 100th of his name. Caleb, good morning, dude. How's everybody doing? Today we're gonna be going for Frillish because I am just so tired of not getting shinies for y'all. I feel like the last couple times I've streamed, we've been shinyless, and I just don't want that to happen anymore. So we're saying no more. We're saying no mas. We're saying no mas. No mas to no shinies, and we're gonna get this thing. I have a feeling we got a couple of hours. We're gonna get this thing under odds. What's going on, Esteban? Good to see you. It's my name backwards. Oh, I know, dude. I'm just calling you Sous Vide because it kind of sounds like sous vide. Which gender? I want the male more, but I don't have really a care either way. Whichever one shines, I'll be very happy with. Yeah, don't have too much stake in the game either way. And what's going to be nice for you is if we do get it, we're totally going to do Dynamax Adventures after. So you might as well just hope for it to show up a little early. About to play Gorilla Tag. I don't know what that is. Like Gorilla Tag Gaming? I'm a secret spy. No one tell him I'm here. Oh, you're not a very good spy. Frostbite! What's up, Frostbite? That's a new name. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks so much for coming on in. No Pokemon yet. No shiny Pokemon yet in Pokemon Go. Today's not a community day or anything, is it? It's an Oculus game. Oh, okay. I thought you meant the YouTuber, or Gorilla Tag Gamer. You were going to go head-to-head with him against something. Alright, well, I'm going to check Pokemon Go. Oh, no, I already did this morning. Oh, I got 2 Dusclops. Let's see if any of them decide they want to be shiny. Knowing my luck, probably not, but always worth it. No Dusclops here on the first one. No Dusclops here on the second one. No shiny Pokemon, guys. No shiny Pokemon. Yours in the wild in Pokemon Go in disguise. Oh, what is it in disguise as? Can it just be in disguise as anything? Because if so, I'm going to start catching basically everything. Got an origin form Giratina yesterday. I don't know why I said Giratina. I usually pronounce that Giratina. Nice. Was it shiny? Oh, it was shiny. Alistair, that's sweet. Congratulations. GG's on that. I haven't done a raid in such a long time. Hi, Brooke. Hi, Brooke. Dusclops 100% can be shiny because Duskull had a community day. What's up, Iron Media? Good to see you. So how can Dusclops not be shiny? I literally have a shiny Dusclops in Pokemon Go. Unless you mean in the wild it can't be, but that would be silly. Because I have shiny Dusclops. And can, like, prove it. Can literally prove that I have it. I could hold it up to the screen right now. What's up, Razzie? Razzie, how's the rest of the birthday, buddy? Is it good? Was it a good birthday? Was it a good day of birth? Your first day on Earth? Giratina. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna say it now. I saw some pictures on Twitter. Shiny Pokemon despise even Gallant Moltres. So shiny Pokemon can be in disguise? Like if I catch anything, it could be a shiny? This sounds hella sus. Hella sus today. But yeah, Devious, what did you mean Dusclops can't be shiny? I feel like that's not right. I got my mask on, it's time to freaking party. That's exciting. I am going to a wedding tonight, so I don't get to party. But I guess a wedding is kind of like a big Halloween party. The costume is a bride and a groom. The rest of the people are dressed like fancy people. I don't know. I'm trying to doll this up. Every YouTuber has just unlocked community posts because I have it now. That's crazy. I worked and streamed and spent 2 hours on my phone returning all the text and crashed so hard. That's an exhausting thing. Zero can disguise any Pokemon that's your partner Pokemon. So if I set something as my Pokemon that's also spawning in the wild, then that can be Zorua? I'll have to look it up. I fought Giratina in a raid. I couldn't catch it. Giratina ran. It's brutal. That's brutal. Mine's shiny origin Giratina. I think I like the origin form even better. So, can you switch between the origin and the altered? Or no? I think you can. You certainly can in like Arceus. Come here, baby. Ooh. A Frillish. Not a shiny Frillish. Can't change the forms of Pokemon besides Hoopa. Not in Pokemon Go, right? Like, you can if you were to transfer it into, like, Arceus or Sword and Shield, right? Also, if anybody needs a foreign Ditto, I have one extra. I don't know if anybody would need one. It's not a 6 IV or anything, but I have a German and a Japanese, and I think a French Ditto left over. I did some Pokemon home trading for some foreign Dittos. So if you need a foreign Ditto, please let me know. Head to the Discord and go to trading. We can get you hooked up with one of them. If you're looking to Masuda, but you don't really care about IVs, one of those Dittos would be perfect. In different games that's not Pokemon Go, you can change forms. Okay, that's what I thought. That is on par with what I was expecting. Ooh, 3 in a row. Come on, baby. Let's get one of you beautiful, beautiful green little boys. Need to buy a scanner. You do. You do. I actually think your phone is good enough that if you take a picture of just the frog and the skull, I can make it work. I can remove the background in Photoshop and I could easily just like see what it looks like. So if you want to try that, just try and get me like a really good lighting, like where there's no glare on it, where it's just like well lit in the back, but there's no glare on the actual thing. Give that a try. We might be able to make something work here. Just realized I've only got one shiny during the entire Halloween event at Pokemon Go, and that's my Giratina. I don't have any. I've not gotten a single. Now, to be fair, ever since they changed how incense works, it makes it a lot harder for me because, well, I made a mistake. I should have taken my Pokeball Plus out with me on runs because I ran a lot this week. But yeah, do you guys have TCG Online codes? I don't. No. I would go to the Discord and see if there's anybody in the Discord that has it, man. Try to avoid stuff like that in the chat. Thank you. Cynical, what's going on? What is going on? Are you not Cynical Science Cyndaquil anymore? Is that a name change? Oh, I like your profile picture. Is that a blue? I guess it'd be a Cyan Charmander. Dig it. That's sweet. Good to see you, buddy. Pumpkaboo can now be shiny. Oh, in Pokemon Go, that's sweet. With the event form too, like the event. You know what? Maybe I'll just pop an incense and see if it just like randomly works. Okay, I'm gonna go do some Googling. Zorua Pokemon Go. Okay, what does this look like? Everything you wanted to know. Okay, here's everything that I wanted to know. I'm gonna read it to everybody so everybody knows everything that they wanted to know. Zorua is a dark type that we've recently almost got in Pokemon Go, but an unfortunate bug with... Okay. It has finally released Zorua worldwide, and we want to spend some time. No, it's just one of Zorua's trick. That's right. Zorua is now appearing worldwide in Pokemon Go. Okay, this is so stupid. This is not a... This is not a very... Okay, how to get... In order to get Zorua, you need to have your buddy Pokemon with you. Keep an eye out for multiple appearances. Are we seeing double? Has your buddy multiplied? No, that's just one of Zorua's tricks. That's right. There's no limit to how many you can encounter. This is what it looks like. Okay, so we just got to put our buddy Pokemon out in the wild. Here we go, y'all. Buddy Pokemon's going out. Let's give... let's quick treat my Milk Tank. Because Milk Tank is shiny and blue and big. It acts like Ditto, but for your buddy. Yeah, that's making sense now. I dig it. Okay, all you feed me is Poffins. There you go, enjoy the Poffin. Just got a random shiny while looking for Chansey to SOS on for XP in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Nope. Dope, dope, dope. So last night, I was laying in bed, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a radar hunt. I haven't done a radar hunt in a while, and I was like, let's just try that. And so, I do a radar hunt for Ditto. I was like, oh, I want a Ditto. And I get to 20 and my chain breaks. And I was only going for a chain of 18 or chain of 17, which I think is like where they say the max efficiency is. And then I was like, oh, I might as well push it to 20 so that I can get a 2 max IV Ditto instead of just a 1 max IV Ditto. And wouldn't you know it, chain breaks. I was so upset. And then I remembered why I don't use radar hunts anymore. But I gotta get back into it because they're kind of nice. They're kind of nice for like before bed, just chilling, doing a radar hunt. Just pet a little so naturally I evolved into a little again. I might have missed your last. Oh, the random shiny. Gotcha. I'm gonna turn live chat on because I don't want to miss anything in case anybody comes in here. Waiting for my first Zorua. I too am waiting for my first Zorua. No, I just got a blue buddy. And then all these research tasks, but no rewards. I have been getting some really strong, oop, that's the wrong keybind. I have been getting some really strong IV Pokemon from eggs though. Like, the last couple that I've gotten are at least 2 14s and a 15, or 2 15s and a 14. So that's been really nice. And one of them was a Yamask and the other one was a, oh god, I forgot what I hatched. Yamask and a Sandshrew, an Alolan Sandshrew. So the Yamask was 15, 14, 15, and the Alolan Sandshrew was 15, 15, 14. So I'm very content with the IVs that I'm getting, but not shiny. And I guess the IVs only really matter if you're competitive with it, and I'm really not, but I don't know. I bet if I looked up what the meta is for like current like Great League Pokemon, I bet I have a couple. I have a Victini who's 1497 and is perfect IVs, and that one's usually pretty competitive, but I'm not really good at the competitive scene and the competitive side of things, so yeah, that's just my story, Morning Glory. Does anybody else play competitive in Pokemon Go or no? Yeah, Noibat and Galarian Yamask can now be shiny. That's what I was hoping for in one of those eggs. But nah, it didn't happen. Did not happen. Why the buddy blue? Knee. The knights who say knee. I only play some community days. Well, Razzie, what's up with it? I don't know. Man. I don't know, man. You should treat yourself. It's nice. Go for a walk with the lady. Buy a Pokeball Plus. Buy her a Pokeball Plus. Both of you put Pokemon Go on your phones for a 15-minute walk. Play your daily incense. Try and catch a Galarian bird. Once that's done, put your phone away. Trigger on your Pokeball. Turn on an incense. And just go for a walk. And both of you just click your Pokeball. And when you click your Pokeball, not only do you get to see beautiful areas of the world, but you also get to catch some Pokemon together. Bella! Hi, Bella. So good to see you. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good German day. We used to do that, and I have 2 Pokeball Plus Joy-Con things. I don't know what to do with them. Oh, you connect them to Pokemon. You connect them to Pokemon Go. Your game is a tiny bit loud. Oh, snap. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're 100% right. Sorry, I had it turned up for something else, and it does not need to be. Is it better? Please tell me it's better. I cranked it down like a billion notches, so it should be better. But Razzie, you can Razzie, you can actually connect it to your Pokemon Go, and then there's a button. So when you run past a Pokemon, you can press the button, and it'll encounter it, and it only uses, unfortunately, it only uses Pokeballs, but you can catch it. And then if you spin, it'll automatically spin Pokestops as well, but what I usually do is on a community day, I'll go for a run, I'll take a quarter, and I'll put it on top of the button, and then I'll tape it down, or rubber band it, or use a zip tie, and then it just basically auto-catches everything. As soon as it makes contact with anything, it just automatically catches it. And And so I usually, when I go for a 10-kilometer run, so that's a 6-mile run during a community day, I usually come out of it with anywhere between 15 and 18 shinies. Now, does it mean anything? No, not really, because a Pokemon Go community day shiny is worth about as much as a Legends Arceus shiny, maybe even less, substantially less. But it's nice to have for like Dex completion, right? Like a Dratini community day is going to be nice to get all those, even though I already have all those, but it'll be nice to get a bunch of Pank nudes. And then, well, that was not appropriate. And then it'll be really nice for, there's another one too. I forget what the other November is, but it's a pretty good one. There's 2 back-to-back really good community days. So that's what you should do with your Pokeball Plus, is connect to Pokemon Go and just go casually for walks and catch Pokemon. However, I will tell you this much. I've taken my Pokeball Plus on, I would say, anywhere between 100 to 150 runs. Anywhere between 1,000 to 1,500 kilometers. And I've caught one. I caught one shiny Anorith. That's it. I've never caught another shiny, so I don't know how good the odds are. But that's it. Hey, Thick Boy, what's up? What's up? I'm looking for the Pank Noodle. Can't wait. I already got one, and we all know what that took. The life that it took out of me. Oh, Frillish. Y'all, my brother-in-law actually ended up buying Pokemon Sword after Hefty's you need to have Pokemon Sword in your Switch game arsenal. So he's been doing it. So we're trying to get him to get the shiny or the Dex completed so you can get the shiny charm as ASAP as possible. So some of y'all might be getting DMs from me who have living Dexes, and I might be asking you to help me do some touch trades just to get it done. And there might even be something spicy in it in your future. Like, I don't know, Taco Bell gift card. Yeah, Razzie, I don't want you to have to touch trade 400 Pokemon, but I have a lot of them, so I'm going to try and get him there. I think he's going to try and beat the game first and just catch as many as he can, and then we'll see where his Dex is at, and then I'll help him with the rest. But yeah. What's up, Alex? Good to see you. I never bother with the living Dex, but I might do that for Scarlet and Violet. That's my plan, because it's never too late to start, right? It's never too late to start or to stop smoking. It's never too late to start creating a living Dex. That's what I'm going to do, is just start to create the living Dex. I was actually looking at, I have 273 Pokemon in BDSP, and I can't tell if that's 273 that I've seen or 273 that I've caught. Does anybody know on the save screen when it says 273, is that what you've seen or what you've caught? Because if that's what I've caught, I think I'm just going to go through and finish that Dex and get the shiny charm and do some Masuda hunts in there too. Like, what's the difference, right? If I have the shiny charm, the Masuda hunt or Masuda method works. I have multiple foreign dittos I can use. Foreign dittai, if you will. Yeah. Y'all, I think I'm going to fight Team Rocket while we're doing this. I got 2 Team Rocket things right now, so I think I'm just going to fight them. 604 subs. That's amazing. We got 2 more today. I've been really aggressively watching my sub count because, well, I'm obsessive compulsive and I want to make sure that we get what we get. You can check in your Pokedex, can't you? Oh, 100%. Last night was the first time I've played BDSP in a very long time, and I saw that I had that many, and I was like, I don't know if that means caught or not, and I was doing a radar hunt, so I didn't even think to check. So I was just wondering if anybody knows off the top of their head, but yeah, I can certainly go check it out. I'm not trying to skirt work here. We don't do that in this country. We work hard. And by that country, I mean my room. Alright, starting off with a Shadow Charmander. Not too bad. Shadow Charmander, as you know, can be shiny. Asking everything. My Machamp is seriously such a beast. This thing's the best. Okay, Shadow Charmander is dead. DED. Ooh, but this Charizard's gonna be tough. I think I'm sick and caught something. Fryer, weren't you just sick not that long ago? Oh, I have a feeling that this Charizard's gonna take me down. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, Dragonite, get back out there. You got Dragon Claw prepped and ready to go. But they got 2 shields. This is the thing. I don't really like the battle mechanics in Pokemon Go, but, you know. You have an 11, 14, 14 Shadow Chikorita. Dang, you could almost purify that to perfect. Like, that's about as close to purified as you can get without it, what, that would go to 15, 15, 13? Oh, I'm gonna lose. This was not a good comp. We gotta get some water types in here. This silly game. They gave me a really bad predetermined team. I should never listen to the predetermined teams. They're always bad. We gotta get some water types in there. Some water types to take this out. We got a Charizard. We got a Charmander. Water flying. I basically got KO'd, y'all. Ooh, and Scizor, yeah. Oh, maybe this... Oh, I thought that Fire Blast could do it. Y'all, I lost to Team Rocket. Now, to be fair, it was Team Rocket leader. It was Arlo, which is a little bit harder, but... Currently hunting Shiny Dialga and Brilliant Diamond and never thought it would take 3 weeks. Brother. Dripster dude, I've been hunting Arceus for 5 weeks. Now, I've only been doing an hour a day, so 5 hours a week, but still. You got a couple people in here who did the Dialga hunt, and it took them a very long time, so you're not alone. Okay, we need a water type. We need something water. We need something water, and we need something strong. No, get out of here. Yeah, about Dialga. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Alright, what do I got for water types, y'all? We're gonna make this happen. I'm ready for it. Perfect. Do we have any perfect water types? Poliwhirl. And a Croconaw. This thing's done for. This thing is done for. Let's fight. Let's battle. Yeah, how long did Dialga take you? I think I should cancel going to get service hours. What does that mean? What does that mean? You got back into Clash of Clans. Back into the clans. Interesting. Mrs. Shiny's parents play Clash of Clans, like, very aggressively, but I have actually never played. I've never played any game like that. Oh, cancel getting service hours, not for Dialga, but because you're sick. Yes, I would say that that's probably a good idea. Okay, I have an attack incoming from the Charmander, and I'm just gonna let it happen. Hey, Shinies, how are you going today? Dude, I'm doing good. It's so good to see you. I love it when my Australian peeps can show up. When they bring their numbers in, I gotta stop focusing on this Pokemon Go, and I gotta actually fight these guys, because I'm just delaying. I have to get service hours for high school to graduate, but I'm sick. Why should I go? You shouldn't. What if I made you a moderator on the server or on the stream? Would that technically count as service hours if you did it for free? Like, can I sign off on, hey, yeah, Friar Media's been my moderator, totally service hours, 100%, no questions asked? Oh, I'm gonna get beat by this thing again! I did not choose a good team comp. I'm gonna get beat by this thing again. This is terrible, y'all. And I keep running into these dang things. Shiny Obstagoon from a DA, nice! I thought don't you have all the DAs? Like, isn't that a thing? Currently has 728 resets and counting for Dialga. Oh man, I'm at infinitely more than that for Arceus, so you're doing fine, buddy. Just stick with it. I'm gonna lose again. I don't like this game. I'm not doing it anymore. It's too hard to focus. Too hard to focus on this game and on Pokemon Go. Y'all, it's not happening. And I can't even take down this Charizard. What's up with that? Wait, but we got a Scizor? We got a Scizor. It's close combat. I died. I hate this game. I hate this game. I have a lot of legendaries, but definitely not no. Oh, I thought you had them all. Crows! It's good to see you. Theodora Roosevelt, famous historian, back in here. Absolutely crushing it. I can't win Pokemon Go. Do I give it another try, y'all, or do we just focus on the Frillish? What do I do here? What do I do here? Makes me very sad when I can't beat Pokemon leader Arlo, but I don't really need to beat Arlo, so that's kind of the thing. Oh, and Arlo's gone. So now we'll just beat one of the regular things. Those are easy. One of the grunts. Grunt gonna die. We gonna kill the grunt. Ooh, it's got a hippopotas. A hippopotas. What I like about the grunts is that they don't use freaking shields. You can just blast them. Anyway, I started blasting. I'm gonna work for this dumb thing literally known as Here's. I'm gonna wait for an hour, and if nobody shows up, I'm going back home to sleep. I think that's respectable. I think that's mad respectable. You do it. Why would you be at a thing and no one's there? What? How often does that happen when you're working? Okay. This is the thing, y'all. I'm losing my focus. We're just running into stuff. I'm sure my viewer count has totally dropped because I've been trying to catch something in Pokemon Go. But you know what? No pain, no gain, no risk, no reward. We've got a Hippopotas. And this Hippopotas wants to get Hippopotati'd. Oh yeah, I forgot I can just hit that button. That's way easier. Okay, Hippopotas is down. We Hippopotati'd it. Now we're going to the next one. Is it a third Hippopotas? It is a... No, it's a Hippowdon. Close combat it. We're going to kill that thing. It's going to be done. Oop, oop, oop. I missed a lot. I missed a lot. I missed a lot. That's okay. We took it down a little bit. Could have took it down more. We didn't. I'm going to die. Okay, Machamp is dead. I'm keeping you all updated. This is a play-by-play. Machamp is dead. We're tossing in Salamence. What's up, Joyce? Good to see you. Salamence not doing well. Tossing in Dragonite. Dragonite equally not doing well. But hopefully you can take a hit. Okay, it took a hit. Dragon Claw. This is going to take this thing out, and then we're going to be done. Dragon Claw. We got a thing here. Dragon Claw. Great. Can knock it out. Ladies and gentlemen, it is done. I can focus on this now. Fun history fact. Cleopatra was never Egyptian. She was Greek. Did you know that French fries were never actually fried in France? They were actually first fried in Greece. How many times have y'all heard that joke? That's got to be like number 5,000. Okay, it's done. I don't have any more stuff. I could be home sleeping. I just worked all night and went back to work for this thing and nobody's here. I hate that. I had a job where I used to have to do something like that. Okay, Hippopotas is not shiny. Not shiny, ladies and gentlemen, but we're already still going to catch it because it is, in fact, a shadow. And we could be going for the Shidundo. Probably not, but you never know. Very rare. Very rare. Alright, I'm done with Pokemon Go. But if anyone wanted to know, my Hippopotas has stats of like 9, 15, 14. So, pretty decent for a shadow. Alright, let's get serious. Just watching the bunny with her morning zooms, just waking up. Oh, no sleeping in for me again, but it's a weekend. What else am I playing? Sorry, I was playing Pokemon Go. I had to... Somebody was telling me about a Zorua, and then I started looking at not only the Zorua, but started looking at a couple... what do you call them? Team Rocket Bandits and Grunts and Leaders, and I'm like, let's just try and knock these things out. I got my butt handed to me twice by the Leader, but then I destroyed the Grunt. Didn't even know that bunnies got, like, the zooms. I guess sometimes when I think of, like, nature animals, I don't think of them in the same way that I think of, like, domesticated animals. But I guess realistically, animals are animals. But, like, do nature bunnies get the zooms? Like, out of nowhere, are the nature bunnies just like, I'm gonna make this run? Or do nature bunnies just, like, fear for their lives all the time? I feel like a nature bunny would just be scared. But what do I know about nature bunnies? She zooms and jumps. How high can she jump? Like, I know bunnies are notorious jumpers, but how high can she actually jump? Like, if she was sat and then she just, like, wanted to spring, how far could she go? Nature Bunny sounds like a cool house band name. Yeah, it does. It does. Hey, what's up? We're Nature Bunny. Today we're going to be playing the song How High, parentheses, Can We Jump? This is a ska hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, like a house trance. Oh, gotcha. Like house music. Gotcha. What's up, Dorian? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks so much for stopping in. Sunny loves Frillish, by the way. Definitely not lying. Okay, good. I'm gonna name this one Sunny, just like I named the other one, Hefty. Or no, Puffin. I actually had a dream about Puffin last night. Very, very strange, but I had a dream about Puffin. In my dream, Mrs. Shinies wanted to kayak from Nova Scotia, Canada, all the way to the other side, to the Pacific Ocean. Which, if you don't know, number one, I don't think can be done. And number two, would be exhausting. And so I was like, I'll help you with the first leg of your kayak trip. But then after that, you're on your own. Like, if this is something you want to do, that's fine, but I'm not doing it. And so we did the first leg, and we're just in the middle of the ocean. One of my biggest fears is just open water. So I'm freaking out. And then eventually we see land, and I'm like, what is this? And she's like, I don't know. And then I open up like my Google, and I'm looking at Google Earth, and I'm like, oh, I know where this is at. I know where this is at. And so we go and land, and it's like this island that's like a tropical paradise. It's like in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. It's just like this tropical resort, and Puffin was there, and he was staying in the same like cabin that we were staying in, and he was playing Pokemon Go, except for like his version of Pokemon Go, the things that actually popped up in the wild. And I was like, what is that? And he's like, oh yeah, it's the newest edition. And he's like sitting there playing, and then like you'll see the Pokemon pop up, and I'm like, dude, that's wild. And so then we're talking, I leave, we go to get dinner, and then he texts me. And he's like, hey, I'm going to the Fall Guys roller coaster later tonight. If anybody wants to join, feel free to. And I was like, what is the Fall Guys roller coaster? And then I woke up. Like, that was literally what the dream consisted of. So if anybody knows what a Fall Guys roller coaster is, I'm looking for the answer. We have a couch that's a little tall. She jumps on that in the lazy boy chair. We have a queen bed and a box spring, and she just clears it like nothing. That's wild. That's absolutely crazy. What weird anatomy animals have. Buddies are like dogs zipping around in circles until they freeze for a split second. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that was my dream. That was my dream. And like we were overviewing, we were sitting at like a top of something. I remember we were overviewing an ocean. And like as we were looking out at the ocean, there was like a shiny Zamazenta that was running across it. And I was like, oh, is that on your game? And he's like, no, man, that must be real. And I'm like, what is happening? I just remember like freaking out several times during the dream, but that was Puffin. Am I the only one who has nightmares about people dying? I had one of my best friend when I was sick. No, I definitely have had nightmares like that. I don't have them consistently, but yeah, 100%. I got the okay from Mama Media to cancel. I think it's a good call. I think that you want to make sure that you're, not spreading your sickness. You don't want everybody else to be down with the sickness, you know what I mean? By the way, the thumbnail is hilarious. The firmly grasp is the hardest I've ever laughed watching SpongeBob ever. Oh, thank you so much. I try to make my thumbnails pop culturally relevant and also hilarious and also stupid. Like if I can check those three boxes, I'm really happy, and I think that this one did it. We're jellyfishing for a shiny Frillish in jellyfish fields while we have the firmly grasped arm holding a jellyfish net. Like it's top tier. It's top tier. Yeah, refreshingly topical. That's what's up. My dream was wild. Yeah, it was. And that's the thing. Like, did I eat several peanut butter cookies before bed? Sure. Could that have caused the dream? Also sure. But yeah. I also am waiting for the Zorua to spawn. I have not seen it. I've had it open and not a single second blue buddy has spawned. I'm waiting for that second blue buddy. Firmly grasp it. Yeah, I just see a single copy of my buddy. I'm looking for a double copy, but there's no double copy. Or maybe I'll just prop my phone up right here. Prop it up like that. That way I can just watch while I'm going. And it won't look like I'm ignoring everybody. My entire life is one SpongeBob reference to another. That's a good life. It's a good life. Kinda hoping I get shiny Chansey while grinding XP. I hope you do too. I hope everybody gets all the shinies that they're looking for always. Except for if you're racing me, then I hope you don't get the shiny that you're looking for until I get it. Pinky out. Patrick Star's a top tier. I was hunting for the golden llama today. How did the butter llama hunt go? Did you come up short? Because last night I was reading a Reddit thread about Arceus, and I gotta tell you what, I was devastated because people are talking about like, got this after 6 encounters, got this after 54 encounters, got mine after 600 encounters, got mine after like 402, and I'm like, I am at 1600 and I don't see it, so what's up with that? You know, what's up with that? I swear, I think the game knows patience. Like, I think the game knows when you have patience versus when you don't, and I don't, and as a result of not, it tests me more often than the average game would. I think like the game has a pulse on your level of patience and your degree of patience that you can have. I'm not even counting mine, the number might make me sad. Well, basically, if you have how much time you've spent, you can divide that by 60, and that's how many hours. That's how many hours. The number divided by 60 is how many hours, because it takes about a minute per check. It's a rough estimate. Like, I'm at 1600, so rough estimate that would be, you know, somewhere around 26 hours. Holy no spawns. I should be able to ride under these things. They're birds. They're flying. They shouldn't be touchable. Are we sure that Zorua is released worldwide? Because I just feel like I'm just staring at my buddy Pokemon for no reason. But yeah, a lot of hours. A lot of hours. Oh, we hit our like goal. Thank you everybody for the 15. That's dope. I'm a big fan of 15 likes. Big fan of 0 likes. I'm just a big fan of likes. Not lice. Not a fan of lice. Am I a fan of mice? No. 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 Whatever the opposite is of a fan, that's what I am when it comes to mice. I'm the opposite of a fan. Yeah, I despise mice. Despise. What about ice? I like ice, and I also like rice. I had rice yesterday. Should I soft reset for Groudon now, or wait? You know what they say, Dorian? Life's a gift, and there's no time like the present. So make it happen. I'm a micist. I truly am a micist. I just noticed it's in the thumbnail. Yeah, buddy. That's it. It is the thumbnail. Firmly grasp it is the thumbnail. Well, someone came, so it's my time to leave. Well, I'm sorry that you have to deal with that, but have fun. Bye. 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 Goodbye. Take care. A wild Frillish has appeared. You get Arceus? No, sir. No Arceus yet. But soon enough. Soon enough. Another fun history fact. Abe Lincoln is in the Wrestling Hall of Fame. Is he really? Am I a fan of Tyson Foods? I like Tyson Foods. Tyson Chicken. That sort of thing. Right? Is that what you're talking about? Or is this like a joke? I feel like it's a joke. I feel like you've been in a very jokey mood lately, so I think it's a joke, but yeah, I like Tyson Foods. Look at them all popping up. They're just popping everywhere. I dig it. I dig it. This is what's up. Don't get me started on jokes. Oh yeah, Theodora, this is not... God, some horrible noise just happened on the other side of this wall. I hope no one's dead. It's really 6:19 on a Saturday morning, and I've been up all night trying to finish my deck, so go to sleep. What are you doing? Why would you stay up till 6:19? You're gonna waste a whole day. Go to sleep. Healthy sleep schedules are important. You should not be up to 6:19 in the morning. That's insane. I'm mad at you. I'm not. Do whatever you want. It's your life. Frillish. Frillish from A-Fish. Not just in WWE, then just in national, not in WWE either, National Wrestling Hall of Fame. Well, I believe that. I mean, WWE wasn't around when Abe Lincoln was alive. I guess they could make him an honorary member, but yeah, I could see that Abe Lincoln was a wrestler. I mean, if he was a zombie slayer or vampire hunter, was he vampire hunter? Vampire hunter. Vampire hunter. I still only see one buddy. I'm not seeing multiples of my buddy. I think this Zarua thing's a joke. I think it's an April Fool or April Fool's prank. 600 subs, I know, it's like a busy Subway store. Thanks, buddy, appreciate you. Do I live in the present because you're a gift? Dorian. I do live in the present. Sometimes I live in the future. Most of the time. In the present, though. I tried sleeping, couldn't fall asleep, so I did that instead. Well, that's fair. Do you have to have your buddy walking on the map for Zarua to spawn? That's kind of what people are saying, is like you have your buddy on the map, and then a secondary clone of your buddy will pop up, and you're like, why the buddy there? And then when you say, why the buddy there, then you go for it, and then it shows up. But, I have had my buddy walk in since somebody told me that, and the buddy not there. So, I don't know. I'm not seeing the buddy. Discards are a lot cooler if you're in them, you know? That's how you should read that. You should read that in like a, kind of like a southern drawl, if you have that. Kind of like Matthew McConaughey. Be in Discord? Be a lot cooler if you were. That sort of thing. Do I collect any TCG? Nope, I don't. I open packs sometimes just for the fun of it, because there's a little bit of a thrill, but... Nah, This is gonna upset a lot of people. Hi, Amber. That's not gonna upset a lot of people. That's just me saying hi to Amber. But this is gonna upset a lot of people. Pokemon cards are not a good investment. So if you do it to actually play the game, that's sweet. If you're doing it to try and make money, you are throwing money away. Because don't forget, when you see online somebody opened up a pack and it was like, oh my god, can you believe this? That's crazy. They also opened up hundreds of packs that weren't. That's the side you don't see. They are not a good investment. The market's too volatile. The cards have to be in perfect condition and they have to be graded as such. And the process of opening, putting into a sleeve, sending, grading, receiving, coming back not only has risk of damaging your card, it also just takes a long time. When they do finally come back graded, then you have to find a buyer. And unfortunately, it's going to be tough because you're in a seller's market and your buyer might not respect the price that the seller has. And there might be another seller who's willing to undercut you because they don't care if they get $5,000 for the card. They'd be pumped if they got $1,000 for it. So, very volatile. But if you collect things because you like collecting and you enjoy the rush of it all and it's just your hobby, run it back, baby. Make it happen. Make it happen. This is just my advice as someone who has seen a lot of people screw up financially because of dumb choices. Pokemon cards are not a financial thing. They should never be treated as a financial play. Let's see. I collect and open because I enjoy it, not trying to get rich. That's what's up. That's what's up. And like, honestly, man, if you like are doing it, you might be able to make some cash while you do it. And that's a good thing. Like, honestly, if you could break even, that's worth it. Like, if you could sell occasional cards to just make sure the money that you're spending, like, that's pretty cool. And that's something you should definitely do. But a lot of these collectibles, they have a shelf life. Pokemon's currently at a high, but how much did people care about Pokemon cards back in like 2008? They didn't. And they'll continue to not. So ride it while it's high. Keep it going, but then yeah. It's definitely gambling. Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily gambling. Because like gambling requires there to be I mean, I guess it is kind of gambling. I guess it is kind of gambling at the end of the day. But collectibles, it's collectibles. Oh. Huh, man. I gotta wake up. I gotta get a Frillish. Because if I'm tired, when I get a shiny, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, it's a shiny. And I don't want that. I want to be like, wow, a shiny. Thanks. I have so much money downstairs in paper form, it's unreal. That sounds scary. I don't like having my money in paper form. Money in paper form terrifies me, because money in paper form can just disappear at any point in time. I paid $125 for a booster box of Evolving Skies. I pulled the Moon Bunny. $500 raw card, that's jackpot. Okay, but here's the deal. It's not worth $500. This is the thing that I try and say to everyone. Your card is not worth $500 until you've sold it for $500. Until you've sold that card for $500, it is worth nothing. That's a very important distinction with any collectible, with anything that you buy that you say, oh my god, this is worth $300. It's not. It's worth nothing until you have that cash in your hand and they have the card in their hand. Until that is done, your card has no value. No value at all. So just remember that. You don't have anything valuable until you have the cash. That is the only value in this world. That and Bitcoin and NFTs. Friends don't let friends buy NFTs. Remember that. But yeah. Technically, it's priceless to me because I'll never sell it. Exactly. It has no value because you're not ever going to sell it. Now, you say you're not going to sell it, but you might someday down the road be like, you know what? I'd rather have some cash. What's up, Venusaur? Come back in. But yeah, that's one of my biggest frustrations is somebody who like opens something, they're like, oh my god, this is worth blah 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 blah. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. The perceived value is worth that. There are currently other people who have sold it for that. But until you yourself sell it, that card has zero value. And it took me a while to learn that lesson. It took me a while to learn that lesson. But it's an important lesson. And this has been Finance Talk with Stinkies. Let's move on out. What's up, Chem Nation? How we doing, buddy? Good to see you. Happy Saturday morning. What is on? Oh, what does a wild Chem Nation do on the weekends? Like, what does that look like? What does a Chem Nation on a Saturday look like? This is a very important question, I think, for everybody. What I hate is whenever they pull a card and they automatically show like a PSA 10 price. Well, of course, they want to they want to get people amped up. It's a marketing ploy just as much as it is a marketing and like self-promotion ploy just as much as it is anything else. That's what I would do. I mean, come on. Need to go do the dishes. The dishes aren't going anywhere, Bella, but I am. So just remember that. Bought a random box of magic cards for 25. Found a card worth 300. Sold it for 250. The store's got to make their money too. Yeah, exactly. So there you go. But you did sell it, so therefore it does have that value beyond the perceived, which is very exciting. Should I take my medicine? I don't know. Are you supposed to? If you're supposed to take your medicine, then take it, Caleb. What are you talking about? My salad fingers plushie is the only valuable to the heart, not my wallet. Well, that's all you need. I have lots of things that are only valuable to me, right? Like, as an example, up at the top, I have this. Here, I'm going to show you guys this, because this is something that I don't think has any value other than what I value it to be. And I keep it in the box, even though I could take it out, but by keeping it in the box, I think I'm going to increase whatever value it has, if there ever is value. But if I ever decide to sell it, that's a different story. But either way, it is a Kevin Malone Funko Pop holding a pot of chili. And it is my favorite of the Pops. I love them. And I just have this one in the box because I think, I don't know, I think it's cool. I don't need to display it anywhere else. I think the boxes themselves are artwork, and I really like the boxes. And so it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, what gain do I have in taking it out of the box? Someday if I do feel like selling it, maybe it will have value, but maybe it won't. I'm going to have it anyway. And like I said, the boxes themselves, I treat those as art. They're super cool. I don't know. I like it. So, like, that's a good example. I know it's not worth anything. I know it could be, so I'm protecting it in the event that it is, but I like it. I like it. Okay, what does Chem do? Clean, relax, play with kids. It sounds like an awesome Saturday, man. It's very good. That's very good. I sold the Ray VMAX alt for 250. That's dope. I'm telling you, if you can make stuff like that happen, that's pretty sweet. I have a Prince Raspberry Beret Funko. Okay, that's awesome. That is awesome. I have a couple Pathfinder Pops I kept in boxes because they're so cute in the box. That's exactly it. Like, they just look, they look good in the box. That's what I like. Tastes bad, but I like taking it. I don't, what kind of medicine is it? Is it illegal for me to ask you that? It might be illegal for me to ask you that. It is illegal for you to ask me that. Yeah, the Funko Pops are a great, great collectible. I don't know who thought of it. I mean, Funko, I guess. But just a knockout. Just a knockout look, knockout everything. It's just, they did awesome with it. I'm pumped by it. Really, really stoked. HIPAA violation, that's it. I violated the HIPAA. Luckily, I never signed anything, so see you tomorrow. I have my son's friend over here. He stayed asleep last night and he's throwing up this morning. Oh my god. Kids are the worst. What is a Raspberry Beret? That sounds like something you'd buy at a secondhand store. It certainly does. It certainly does. Prince was great. Prince is one of those musicians that even after he died, I just can't make fun of him. I just like him too much. Prince was great. I might start a hunt. Listen, as I said before, life is a gift and there's no time like the present. So get it done. Yeah, I hope it's not a stomach virus too. That would be miserable. I was gifted a Funko Pop a while ago that wasn't worth anything crazy, but I keep it boxed up because it was gifted by the person that the Funko... Oh, God bless me. That the Funko was made of. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. So you met the actual person that the Funko was made of. Good morning, Kem, Dorian, and Brooke. All right, Matt. Sweet. Thanks, dude. Prince is a knob. Would never let Weird Al do parodies of his songs. Really? Okay, so I always thought it was the other way around. I always thought that Prince or Weird Al wouldn't do parodies of Prince's songs, but that's not the case. What a knob. I don't like that. Alright, Venusaur's lurking. Lurk away, buddy. I said good morning to you first, but you must have missed it. Well, let's review the tape, shall we? You did. You did. You did. That's on me. That's on me. Hand up. I admit, that was my bad. Appreciate you, Matt. How did the rest of the stream go, buddy? I had to fall asleep because I was exhausted. But Matt Prokopek, ladies and gentlemen, has been hanging around for a long time. He's been chilling in streams. He's been supporting. He has been... I don't know how to describe it. He's just always been there. And now he himself started streaming. We checked it out last night. And it was fantastic. So, just know there's lots of good things to come. Nope. Then at some award show, Weird Al was told to not even make eye contact with Prince. What is that? All right. Well, I'm going to separate art from artist. As a musician, Prince and his guitar skills blow me away. As a person, he sounds kind of like a knob. That's a good way to put it. I like that. So, all right. I learned something today. I know Coolio was super upset with Weird Al about Amish Paradise. I think he would probably be more upset about the fact that he had his hair done like Coolio at the Grammys. Weird Al's just a weird dude. Like, come on. That's part of the fun, right? Isn't that part of what makes him the Yankovic? Is that he is a weird dude? I'm very excited for the movie. I think it's going to be hilarious. He was very protective of his music. That's why he would get so upset about Weird Al. I know, but like, come on. If anything, at this point in time, it's kind of like South Park. If South Park doesn't make fun of you, it's like, what did I do wrong? If Weird Al is not making a song out of you, like, that's a bad thing. I think, if anything, an artist would be pumped to have Weird Al making a song about him. Or a parody of a song. He took a selfie a few years back, didn't have a cell phone, so he used an old school film camera and stood in front of a mirror. Prince. Oh yeah, I remember that. My friend was a script supervisor on New Girl and said Prince was the sweetest, played water pong with people and did photos of people and just hung out before and after. I don't doubt that he was good people. I'm sure that he was good people. But if you're very protective of your music, if you're very, like, weird, you know, about that sort of thing, then, like, I think people who, like, are true artists protect their art so very deeply. So I'm not saying I get it, because I don't, but, I don't know, if Weird Al would parody me, I'd be pumped. Chameleonaire was honored by Weird Al. Yeah, well, Chameleonaire had had 2 hits. Ride and Dirty and Good Morning. Good Morning's an absolute slap house. If you have not listened to Good Morning, you need to do it. Shirts versus the Blouses. Don't forget he made pancakes for Charlie Murphy. I'm forgetting lots of things. Kurt Cobain said he knew that the band made it when Weird Al asked to do a pair. Exactly. Smells Like Nirvana. That music video, not the Smells Like Teen Spirit, but the Smells Like Nirvana, they recreated that unbelievably well. I'm from South Texas. He has a ton of hits, but yeah, those 2 the top. Oh, well, yeah. Good Morning is awesome. Good Morning is awesome. Samples a little bit of Tom Petty in it. Says that he wants to show all of his hate as love and that this is for you. I mean, come on. It's just elite tier. It's fantastic. Alex Carpenter. One half of the famous The Carpenters. What's going on, Alex? Good to see you. Weird Al's an awesome artist. Weird Al has the charm. He has the voice. He has the musical skills. I don't know. I think, oh God, my bitrate just dropped to 0. We are lagging hard, y'all. Okay, what is happening? All right, I think we're back up. I think we're good. I think we made it back. No idea what just happened. That was brutal. OBS just took a dive. OBS just took an absolute dive. So apologies, everybody. But you know what? Sometimes things lag, and that's life. We just gotta move past it. Attach an egg and ultrasound music, and the music and background is different than usual. Does this mean anything? I don't know. I went to see Weird Al in concert for his Mandatory Fun album. He was awesome. Was Mandatory Fun the one that had... Is that like a recent album? I remember I had the Food album as a kid. That was good. If anybody's watching this and it's kind of blurry or the stream doesn't look 100% clear, just try refreshing or like exiting out and coming back in. I just had a huge bitrate drop for some reason in OBS, which is unlikely that it would happen again, but yeah, thanks everybody. Appreciate you. Appreciate your patience. Sorry about that. Lag's always a nasty thing. Not only is lag a nasty thing, but it causes people to just leave. Like, I'm trying, y'all. Sorry, I can't be perfect. There's a Canadian icon. Simple plan. Shido be lurking. Shido be meeping. Shido be Shidoing. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Venusaur King has emerged from his lurk. How did your shiny hunt go that you got started? We are at 500 encounters. A little bit over 1/3 of the way there. 1/3 of the way to odds, I should say. Not 1/3 of the way to shiny, because who knows? Who knows? Could it be an under odds hunt? Sure. Could it be an over odds hunt again? Possibly. Probably. Now Shido's meeping. We weren't sure what Shido was doing. What are my thoughts on Scarlet and Violet? Oh god. Do you actually want to do this? If you actually want to do this, I'll do it. I really am excited. This is going to sound kind of silly, but I'm kind of nervous. And so the reason why I'm nervous, and this is such a silly thing, like I should be 100% excited for this new game, but it happens every time a new like Pokemon game comes out or a new video game comes out where it has such hype. There's just so much in it like with the sandwiches and the terraforms and the 18 badges and all the different paths you can take. It's just like overwhelming. It's almost like sensory overload. And I just get nervous that like I'm gonna do something horribly wrong. I don't know how to describe it. I'm a perfectionist. I like things to be exact. I like to do things really well, and like I just want to like enjoy the game, and I feel like I have to like study it. I'm saying like a lot, which shows that I don't really know how to put my words together. So I'm gonna stop saying like, and I'm gonna go back to it. So I'm very excited. Despite all of this, I'm very excited for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I think so far all of the artwork for the Pokemon that I've seen has looked really cool. I think the multiplayer edition is pretty neat. The terraforms, in my mind, having 18 types for every single Pokemon, again, is overwhelming, but really cool and could make battling and kind of playing through the game a lot of fun. I don't like overworld shinies. I'm actually substantially devastated that there are overworld shinies. When I first saw that Legends Arceus had these shinies that had a visible and audible noise, I was really, really, really excited. And then I started streaming and started doing stuff like this, and I realized just that it kind of detracts. It kind of detracts from the excitement of getting a shiny when it's just there. And it doesn't kind of, it 100% does. Like, I don't even care about Legends Arceus shinies anymore. I could get one other than an alpha. Like, alphas are cool because of the perceived extra rarity, but no, it's very strange. It's very strange. I feel like it has the potential to have Arceus burnout, so I'm excited to see what kind of DLCs they pump out for it that would keep things going. But all in all, I am very excited and cannot wait for the next 3 weeks to go by. But that's it. Let's see. And I'm mumbling and I'm screaming and I don't know what I'm singing. I like Nirvana, but I like that more. Let's see. Now I can catch back up. We got Simple Plan. Oh my god, yeah, Simple Plan. Still rocking and rolling. More like Simple Pain. Lol, JK. Never mind. Turns out the Alolan Pokemon had a different background and music than usual. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. That's really awesome, actually. I've been looking for the whole stream because I've been trying to keep myself up because 5:30 in Vegas, and yeah, well, you know what? Shut up and put your money where your mouth is. That's what you get for waking up in Vegas. What gen is the legendary beasts in? Like Ultra Beasts? So what are you talking about? What are legendary beasts? I've never played Legends Arceus, but Crimson Mirelens 2 is very catchy. Crimson, the soundtrack from Legends Arceus is very good. I'll admit that. Amber! Hello, Amber. Okay, let's see. Let's drop some links. I'm gonna sneeze, so let's just do this. We got Chem. We got Dysart. We've got... I think that's everybody that's in here. I guess everyone. Matt, I don't have a link for you yet. But I will get it, I promise. I saw a pic of shiny Mega Gengar in the wild in Pokemon. Zero is recalling everybody. I still can't get one. If you don't already know the words of Smells Like Teen Spirit, it's almost impossible to understand the words. That's true. And the only way to... There's only one way to learn the lyrics, and that's to look them up. There's a very funny video. I don't know if anybody is into Nirvana or anything like that, but there's this great video of them playing, I think, on either Total Request Live or MTV, and they were told that they need to lip sync. And Kurt Cobain was like, nah, we don't do that. And they were like, well, then you're not going to play the show. And they were like, yeah, you need to. And so they did. And if you watch, Kurt is like barely playing the guitar. He does get vocals, but he like screws up the vocals. Dave Grohl's on the back with the drums going like this instead of like actually playing them. It's very funny, and they got in a lot of trouble for it. Yeah, Cam, Matt went live last night for the first time doing some Dynamax Adventures, keeping up with chat. Doing the hardest things that you could possibly do, which is game and keep up with chat at the same time. He was awesome. It was very fun. It was very fun. Let me go grab his link. Because Matt deserves it. Not that other people don't deserve it, but I've had a lot of fun getting to know Matt. And so let's go support. Here is Matt's link right there. So please go subscribe to Matt and support him if you get the chance. He is just getting started. And I was kind of joking with him. Oh, I think my light's a little too hot. I was kind of joking with him. I was like, you did it the right way. When I started streaming, I just kind of like Kool-Aid man myself into this fun family, fun community. And I was like, but you like got involved first, you were chatting, and then eventually you're like, I'm gonna go stream. And I was like, you should go stream. And then everybody here's here to support you, which is really nice. For me, I was like, I'm gonna go stream, and then I'm gonna find people, and then I'm gonna make them my people, and then I'm gonna never let them go. And now that's where we're at. Just chilling, having a good time, tossing things up. My entire family, every member of my family, both of my sisters, my brother-in-law, my parents, probably my niece, who is like, well, she was born in July, so August, September, October, so 3-month-old niece. Every single one of them watched my stream on Thursday night, so that was fun. You might have seen some of them in the chat. It was beautiful. Here's a test. Game streamer, you had a unique set of skills. Well, sometimes. I think my unique set of skills is my ability to just carry on a conversation with nothing and just have fun. Like, I just like to talk. I like to chat. I like to make things, you know. If I wasn't playing video games, I think I would still have fun streaming, just talking to people, just sitting here having, like, chats with shinies. I understand the lyrics are coded by Dr. Phonics. How? I just listened to it several times. Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever actually get all the lyrics of Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit without intentionally looking them up. That's what I did. No one knew me, just jumped into it. Yeah, for sure. I didn't know that you streamed. I think I've told you this before, but I watched your Let's Go trying to complete the living decks. I would just watch the videos after the fact, like the reactions, but I didn't really realize that you streamed. So unfortunately, my only knowledge of the Edmonton Oilers and the Chem Nation wearing glasses would be like reaction videos from after the fact. But then, yeah, I started watching streamers, I started watching lots of people doing it, and then I got into it. It's been fun. It's been fun. I set myself a target of hitting 1,000 subs, not even for the monetization aspect of it. Like, I still don't think I'll ever put ads on my videos. I did it because I just like setting goals. Like this week, I set a goal to run 10 kilometers every day during the weekday. And I did. I got it done yesterday. I ran 50 kilometers in 5 days and 60 kilometers in 7 days. And I was really excited about that. And I was feeling it last night. My body was certainly hurt, but it was just kind of like a degree of pride thing. And now that's where I'm at for 1,000 subs. Like, I'm really excited. It's a challenge. It's something that is an objective and a goal that I'm looking to hopefully hit by the end of the year, which I know that we're closing in on 2 months, but I think it is possible with the right approach. And yeah, I don't know. I've just really enjoyed it. Even if you turn monetization off, YouTube still puts ads. That's unfortunate. Well, whatever. I hope I have an option to make them skippable. But yeah, sometimes when I just like challenge myself, it's not even like when people say set your mind to it, I tend to like waffle on those things. Like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to wake up every morning and do Arceus. It's like, okay. And then eventually I'll be like, I'd rather sleep in. But if I say like, I bet you can't do this, then in my brain, it's like, I know I can. And so that's kind of what it is. Like, I told myself multiple times, there's no way that you're going to be able to run 50 kilometers in a week. And I'm like, I physically think I can do this. I know I can do it. And then I did it. But yeah, so that's the thing. Like, I like the idea of having a membership. I like the idea of like having some sort of like tighter knit community where people can have those different tiers. But yeah, honestly, all in all, it's just been a lot of fun. The challenge of streaming is like trying to reason with making it perfect and having fun with it at the same time has been a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't know. I dig it. Code Red is super hard to know lyrics. It took me 25 listens to know them. There's an actually, this is unrelated, but there's a really interesting study that shows that songs that have a chorus that you can learn, like the faster you can learn the chorus of a song, the more likely it is to be in the Billboard Top 100. And so if you go back and you look at the historic Billboard Top 100 over the last like 2 decades, the songs that hang at #1 for a very long time, their choruses happen, I think it's 7 times in the song. And so the more frequently you play a chorus and the more understandable and repeatable it is, the more that it's like, the more likely it is to stay in the top 100 because people like recognize it, they sing it, they know it, they can, you know, hear it after just a couple listens and really embed it. So if you think about some of the songs that are like pop songs, you're like, oh my God, I can't stand that song, but you know the words. That's probably why. Just listen to Code Red, please. I might, but I'm not going to say that I will. I'm not going to promise you that I will because I cannot stand dubstep. So I'm not saying I won't, but it's highly unlikely that I will. But I'm not saying I won't. But I'm being honest with you. Being honest. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you and be like, okay, I'll listen to it right after stream. I probably won't. But I might. And that's the beauty of it. I just don't like dubstep. Oh god. Oh god. Sorry about it. Sorry about the cough. Kilometers, you mean miles? Don't even get me started. So I live in Canada, but I'm born and raised American. So I know both miles and kilometers. I know both Fahrenheit and Celsius. But for running, I prefer kilometers. Kilometers are easier to track. I mean, they're not really. They're the same thing. But like, a lot of the race formats are in kilometers, so it's kind of nice to pace yourself against what a standard race format is, as opposed to using miles. The drop is good. The start is best if you don't like dubstep. It doesn't have much dubstep. You can, and the most you can hear is the lyrics. Okay, gotcha. I just don't like that. You know, that kind of dubstep noise. There you go. That's my dubstep impression, everybody. You can enjoy that forever. But yeah. Please don't clip that. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Cut that. Cut that. Cut that. Cut that. Cut that. Yeah, I don't know. I like kilometers for the race format. It helps me stay, you know, on par with it. Miles are a dumb measurement. Yeah, but I mean, realistically, here's the thing. Dumb is subjective. If it makes sense to the people who use it, then screw it. Just because it doesn't make sense to the rest of the world, like, it has no impact on you. That's the thing. It has no impact. The only impact that it has is if you travel to America. And if you choose to travel to America and you don't know that there is a chance that you're not going to have to deal with kilometers, that's on you at this point. It's kind of my thing. Like, if America wants to use miles, screw it. It doesn't impact my day-to-day at all. Right? That's just kind of it. Bella is back. Back from dishes. It's arrogant. No, it's not arrogant. It's just is what it is. It's just a unit of measurement. Okay, so if you want to talk about arrogance, here's arrogance. In Canada, they list the prices of meat by the pound. So they would say it's $2.99 a pound. And then when you go to actually buy the meat, it is in kilograms. So you can't actually see it in the pounds that it's advertised as. You have to see it in kilograms, which requires you consistently converting by 2.2. That is arrogant. You want to know what else is arrogant? Using the metric system. But all of the height and the weight measurements in Canada are done in pounds and inches. That is arrogant, yet again. Because realistically, if you switch to metric, you should use metric for everything, but they don't. There's height, inches for everything. There's square feet. They don't use square meters. So, if you really want to talk about it, the metric system is great. The metric system is very easy, but if you're going to use the metric system, you have to use it across the board. But because the rest of the world relies on American manufacturing and production so much, where things are done in things like square feet, they are done in things like pounds, they are done like things in inches, they're done in feet, they are done in yard. It's just not something that's feasible for every country. So that's a degree of arrogance. That's what I don't like. I don't like the flip-flop. And one final thing, one final piece about this little debate. Fahrenheit is so far superior to Celsius. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Celsius for temperature is awful. The only benefit to Celsius for temperature is that 0 is freezing and 100 is boiling. That is it. And guess what? You barely use freezing and boiling ever. Freezing is just, hey, is it cold out? Boiling is just, hey, can I make noodles? That's it. That's all you use the 2 for. Scientists, maybe they use it for something else, but you don't. Fahrenheit is infinitely better. Like, how often do you look at a pot of water when it's boiling and you say, this is a nice 100 degrees Celsius, it's ready for my noodles? No, you just see the bubbles and you toss the noodles in. That's why it's arrogant of America. No. When you're the leader, you get to call the shots. That's it. When you're the leader, when you're the one who's manufacturing and producing all the goods that the rest of the world buys, even though the rest of the world is not using metric or is not using imperial, that's just how she goes. Germany had meters, kilograms of Celsius, none of that other weird stuff. Well, that makes sense. But Celsius is bad. Germany really should have Fahrenheit. It's a German word. But Celsius is dumb. I don't like Celsius. Doesn't make sense. Especially like baking and cooking. It's not precise enough. I need more precision. I like precision. Because every degree difference in Fahrenheit, I think, is 1.2 degrees difference in Celsius or something like that. And that's just not precise enough. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I disagree. Maybe it's 1.6. I don't remember what it is. I think it's 1.2. What makes Fahrenheit good? It just is more, it's far more precise. So for things like baking or trying to achieve a specific temperature on like a steak, it's easier to get because you'd have to go into decimals in Celsius to do certain things. Like if I were to sous vide, just as an example, if I were to sous vide a steak using Celsius in Fahrenheit, 1.8. So it goes up by 1.8. And so that's exactly it. So let's say that I wanted to sous vide a steak at 135 degrees, which is a perfect medium rare. And I wanted to do that in Celsius, I would have to do 57.22 to achieve that temperature. Whereas in Fahrenheit, I can literally just like knock it by that one notch. And 57 is different than 135. So I'm team Fahrenheit. Don't get me wrong. I like a lot of the stuff that Canada does from terms of measurement, but Fahrenheit is one that it's better. It's better. It's better for baking. It's better for everything that the conventional human uses it for, not like a science purpose. Fahrenheit's better. And I'm pretty sure that they use Fahrenheit in most sciencey things too, because of the absolute degree of precision that you can get. Now, if it were me, I would measure everything in Kelvin because I think that Kelvin's the coolest. It's literally called Kelvin. Does it really make that big of a difference if it's 57 or 57.2? It can, like, especially with altitudes as well. Like, you can really throw things off if you're using Celsius. Not to mention, like, you look at temperature as well, right? The difference between 70 and 80 degrees is a big deal. But in Celsius, that's not that much. That's like a 4-degree difference. I just like it. I don't know how to describe it. I don't really know how to make the defense for it that I'm making other than I enjoy it more. And I think it's superior. I think that Celsius is not precise enough. And that's it. And listen, if you want to feel otherwise, that's okay. Most people grew up with it, but like, you can pinpoint exact temperatures, and I love it. I love it. And I'm sure it even gets more definitive than, I'm sure it gets even more definitive than that, but with another temperature scale. But I just like Fahrenheit. 135 is only perfect because it's a clean number. I actually like to do my steaks at 137. I like to do my steaks at 137. I think you might be biased as well because you grew up with Fahrenheit. 100%. 100%. But I've experienced both. That's the difference. I've got to experience both sides of them, and I've made a definitive, objective decision that I like this one more. It'd be different if I hadn't had the opportunity to experience both of them. And I was just saying Fahrenheit's better, Celsius is a joke. But I've lived and worked and dealt with both, and I like Fahrenheit more. We are one like away from the like goal. Well, holy crap in a bucket and call it chocolate pudding. Let's make that happen. Okay, 561 of these bad boys have been encountered. I haven't seen a single brilliant aura. It's very interesting. Usually in 561 I'd see at least like one, but maybe it was a Pokemon that I wasn't going for. Probably one of those dang Wingulls. Wingull, Ferngul. I'm hungry. I don't know. Oh, that's a lie. I did see one brilliant or a Goldeen. I'm lying to you. I don't know why I do this. I don't have my Guzzlord or my, I don't have any of my recent Dynamax Adventure Shinies up on my recent Shinies, but I have my Guzzlord and my Rayquaza. Guzzlord was, I checked, I just went back and kind of did some mental math. Guzzlord I got on my 7th DA. I was so pumped about that. He's a good one. Guzzlord's a good, good shiny. Cam, I don't know if you're still in here or not, but wasn't Guzzlord like a massive, massive overodds hunt for you? Not in DAs, but weren't you doing that in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? I thought Guzzlord was like way over. Good shiny, bad Pokemon. Yeah. Speaking of Germany, I've been listening to this one German hard bass song by a person named Uami. Okay. I need to have a music channel in the Discord so people can post songs to listen to. German or Russian, I couldn't tell. I feel like those things are very distinctly different, but I could be wrong. 4,800 in Wormhole, 204 in DA. Dang, so you got both of them then. That's still double over odds for that boy. You must not like it. I wouldn't like it. I'd be mad at it. Do I like Frillish? I do. I do. I think it's actually pretty cool. I think Jellicent is kind of a goofy evolution, but I think that if you look at the shinies, like I just genuinely enjoy the way that they do the recoloring. Like I think it's really, really, really well done. Even for the female where things don't change that much, I like the deeper colors. I think it looks really nice. What show do you like that is generally unpopular? That's a good question. I'm gonna have to think on that. Do I like Frillish or Jellicent? I like Frillish more than Jellicent, but Jellicent's still pretty cool. Jellicent's male shiny is very nice. German and Russian are so different. That's what I thought. I mean, they are thanks to the failed invasion. If there was not a failed invasion, they would probably be exactly the same, but that's what you get. That's what you get when you're not a great war strategist that has a big ego. Okay, what's a show that I like that's unpopular? Generally unpopular. Lucifer. Probably Lucifer. I think generally speaking, people don't really like that show. I think it's fun. I think it's got a cult following, but I enjoy it. That's the first one that pops in my mind. All the rest of the shows that I watch, I think that there's a lot of people that also find them funny. Do I like Serena and Mawile? I like Mawile. I don't really care that much for Serena. Not that it's bad. I just like Mawile a lot more. What's up, Jack? Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick. Jack, come in, say hello. And, I don't know, hang out with us. And it's slick. I don't know. Lucifer's has had as long of a run for a reason. Yeah, that's true. And it did get picked up by Netflix, but it's not like a great show. iZombie was another one. iZombie was another one that I think people didn't really like, but I enjoyed quite a bit. iZombie was fun. Major Lillywhite. Jack couldn't dodge Chuck Norris's roundhouse kick. This is true. I would love to hang out with you guys. Well, guess what, Jack? You're here. You're living the dream. You're doing it in real time. You're doing it live. You're like Bill O'Reilly, doing it live. Welcome to the show, buddy. I have a wedding to go to today. The wedding is at 1 o'clock, and it is a Catholic wedding, which means that I probably won't be able to stream for about a week, because I'll still be in the wedding. I feel like it's going for a walk, but then I'll miss the stinkies. Well, I think walks are great, and you have a new phone, which means you have new Pokemon Go, which means you can do a daily adventure incense, and that is top tier. As much as I want you here, and I'm not going to kick you out, obviously, I'm not going to say get out of here, but walks are really nice. Do I want to know something? I want to know everything. Not just something. I want there to not be a single thing in this world that I don't know. Conceptually, I want to know it all. Playing Pogo was genuinely so fun with a new phone. I told you. 120 or the native refresh rate is like, talk about a game-changing event. That's a game-changing event. I gotta thank Brandon R24 for that, because he was the one that showed it to me, and it like really spruces up the look. Well, it's my brother's birthday, but also he's half blind, and one of his eyes is half blind, and one of his eyes is fully blind. Well, I hope that he has a very enjoyable birthday then, regardless of that. That's unfortunate, but hopefully his life is just fantastic, even with that going on. I think I'll go for it. Bella out. Goodbye, Bella. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hopefully we get a little bit of luck here. Hopefully we get a shiny at some point in time, but you know what? It's not the shinies we find, it's the friends we make along the way. Yourself included. So enjoy the walk. I hope that you get to see all the things that beautiful Germany has to offer. Let's get this thing. There we go. Vulpix. Oh, Vulpix wearing a tuxedo. Look at that Vulpix tuxedo. That's nice. Bill O'Reilly deep cut. Yeah, it's going back to the we'll do it live. We'll do. I can't say the other parts because family show, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You've been there. You've seen it. Have you seen Shiny? Have you got Shiny Serena and Mawile yet? No, I actually don't have either. Mawile's one that I might do a radar hunt for because I'm pretty sure that you can radar hunt for it. I have my Noibat as my buddy in Pogo. It's cute. I have my Shiny Miltank. I don't know why. I just like the shiny Miltank. The light blue is cool. Vulpix and Pogo can be shiny. Okay, so Devious, you never answered me. Dusclops can be shiny, right? Like, I have a shiny Dusclops, so it has to be available as a shiny. I mean, I don't know why I would have a shiny Sprite unless it just can't be shiny in the wild, but that just is silly. Why would they have the shiny in there if it can't be shiny in the wild? So it's only shiny if you have the Dusclops or the Duskull from the community day. There's no wild Duskull shinies anymore. I thought when a shiny was in a community day, it like opens up the shiny to everything now. Like it's just out in the wild. That's really annoying. I don't like that. That doesn't sit right with me. I don't like when things don't sit right with me. Duskull is still shiny. Oh. So just Duskull, not Dusclops. Makes sense. That's stupid though. That doesn't actually, it doesn't make sense. I'm not going to say it makes sense because it makes no sense. There's no reason that one of the forms can be shiny and the other one can't if they both can appear. I call shenanigans. All right, I'm going to get to 600 checks and then I'm going to go get a peanut butter cookie because that sounds really good and that's how I'm going to start my day is with peanut butter cookie. And I'm hungry. So it's go away Ninetales D named Oreo. I like that. What is my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Gengar. Favorite Pokemon is Gengar. Gengi. Gengar's sick, man. Gengar's an awesome Pokemon. Terrible shiny, awesome Pokemon. I always think it's cool that it's like so like big but fast. I always love that about it. Frillish. Mostly, for only first level can be shiny with some exceptions so far being Kirlia and any Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. I just think it's dumb. Like, that doesn't make any sense, especially if you've had a community day. Or like, all the Kanto and Johto Pokemon, can they all be shiny since they've all been available as shiny during the Kanto and Johto Fest? Because if not, again, that doesn't make any sense. Everything realistically should be available in shiny if it was at one point catchable or evolvable as a shiny. So all Johto and all Kanto Pokemon can be shiny. Okay. Well, at least we got that going for us, which is nice. The Dalai Lama. Seventh son of the Holy Lama. Big hitter, the Llama. Long. We get to the 18th green and he's gonna stiff me, and I say, hey Llama, how about a little something for, you know, for the effort? And he looks at me and he says, Gunga Gulunga. Gunga Gulunga. Gunga Lagunga. Which means on your deathbed, you will have total consciousness. So I got that going for me, which is nice. I want you to kill every single golfer on this course. Well, if we kill all the golfers, how are we going to make any money? All base evolution, yes. They don't have the coding set up for everything shiny capable. They tried that in Overworld Shiny during snap encounters, but had errors. Never tried again. Losers. Alright, y'all. Time for me to go get a cookie. I'll be right back. It's going to take like 2 seconds. I'm not actually peeing. I'm just getting a cookie. To go cookie. The name of that song is Ocean by an artist called Diavolo. Diavolo. Copyright free music, but it's real good. Real chill. Real chill. Some tropical house. Some tropical house to kick it. But Matt, there's a great like music bank on YouTube. All copyright free stuff. Have I gotten a shiny Gengar yet? Yes, I have in Pokemon Let's Go. And Legends Arceus and Go. They're bad. Makes me sad. Kind of like putting peeps in the chili. When you put the peeps in the chili, it makes it taste bad. Come here, Frillish. Those cookies are so good. Holy crap. I decided last night, I'm like, I'm craving peanut butter cookies, and I'm gonna make them. And I did, and I found this recipe on Reddit. And everyone was like, these are the best peanut butter cookies you'll eat. And I'm like, I'm gonna vet this. Sorry, for whatever reason, sometimes in the mornings, my COVID, like, hangover cough still exists, and it drives me crazy. But we're good. We made it through. Cough is done. Still not seeing any Zorua, y'all. No Zorua coming up. Maybe, do I have to walk? I might have to walk. Have I killed a shiny? In Pokemon Arceus, yes. Never in any other game. Just in Legends Arceus. And And I did it intentionally. I've failed a shiny in Arceus as well, but I've never failed one anywhere else. And in Arceus, it just ran away. I mean, which is totally possible, but... Here, baby. Just call me Frillish. I watched Angels in the Outfield last night for the first time in 20 years. Perfect Disney cheese. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. When they all start flapping their wings. Come on. Come on. That was like the preview. That was in like the opening, not like opening credits, but like the preview of every VHS movie. Remember how VHS movies used to have the freaking previews before? Where it would be like, coming soon to a theater near you, or coming soon, or another movie that they released, and it's like, actually, that's not going to be coming soon in about a week. Failed 2 shiny Pokemon in Legends Arceus, reclaimed 1 as a Shalpa. That's nice. The ones that I failed, I don't really care about. I failed a Glameow, which whatever, and then I think I failed a... What was the other one? Something else that runs away. A Ralt. I failed a Ralt. Yeah. Donald Glover, or Danny Glover, not Donald Glover. Danny Glover, Christopher Lloyd, Tony Danza. It's about as good as you can get. It's about as good as you can get. The only thing we would need is I don't know. I don't know who else from that day and age. Martin Sheen. Failed a Rapidash and a Chingling. I'm still not getting any Zaruas. I think that this is baloney sausage. I think we're dealing with a bunch of baloney. I'm gonna bump my daily adventure incense even though I can't get it, just in case the first Pokemon that shows up is the like a Moltres or a Zappy. I don't have time to go for a walk today, so it's not going to mean anything, but we're just going to pop it. What's my favorite fairy type Pokemon? I actually really like Alchemy. I like Alchemy because of its G-Max. And I used Alchemy basically through all of my playthrough of Pokemon Sword, and it was just an absolute tank from start to finish. So I kind of like that. I kind of like Alchemy. Alcriminy. No, why did you? No, no. Don't use Flamethrower, you're gonna get smacked. You're dead. You're dead. That was terrible. That was terrible. How's Taco Bell gonna make any money off of that? Thought I heard another one. Thought I heard another one. Another one. Okay, I have to take a snapshot. I'll do that later. Yeah, I'm just thinking Zorua doesn't exist, y'all. I think it's a lie. I think the cake is a lie. There you are. I knew it was somewhere. Did we hit our like goal? Oh my god, we did hit our like goal. Thank you everybody for the 26 likes. That's dope. Great way. Oh no, Lantern, not today. Not today. Quote from Cam, it's a scam. Oh yeah, everything's a scam. What do we need to get to be at half odds? 1667? 1668? Or Or 668. 668. 668 will be half odds. I mean, if you really think about it, this thing should just be shiny. I mean, if you really think about it and you're like, hey, should it be shiny? The answer is yeah, like it should be. You know what I mean? Like, what are we even doing here? What are we even doing here if this thing's not shiny all the time? What's the difference with the eyes? The eyes don't seem to change all that much. It just seems to be a darker, deeper red. No, the eyes do change a little bit. The eyes certainly change ever so slightly. My favorite type in Pokemon, probably fighting type. I think fighting types are kind of cool, especially fighting types like Hitmonchan, where they can access other types like Ice Punches and Thunder Punch. I think fighting types are cool. Angel, Starjam, the GVO with the shooting star. What's going on, Starjam? Good to see you, bud. Bud? I don't know why I call everyone Bud. I don't like Bud. I feel like Bud is just universal. Like, hey, you're Bud, we're buddies, you're Bud, they're buddy, everyone is buddies. But Starjam, good to see you. What is my costume for Halloween? I don't actually have one. I'll probably just go as guy who forgot to get a costume. That's usually what I go as. But I can usually throw something together last minute. What's my favorite fighting type Pokemon? Machamp. Machamp is sweet. Shiny Machamp in particular is really cool. What's your costume for Halloween, Theodora? What are you going as? Generic unicorn. I like that. What's my favorite Pokemon show yet? I don't watch any of the Pokemon anime except for the first one that ever came out when I was a kid, so that's got to be by default the answer. But it's just because I don't watch any of it. Alistair's back. I'm back. I was playing Pokemon Masters 1 and max level ran in the trainer lodge. Nice. How's that going? Did you get anything new since the last time we spoke? I know that you were working on getting some cool stuff. Going as myself for Halloween, nothing fancy. Well, Devious, maybe you are fancy. Maybe that's what's up. Have I ever been in a different country? Technically, yes. I was born in America and I live in Canada, so I technically live in a different country. But it's been home for 5 years, so Not so different anymore, but yeah. Are you trying to steal my identity or something? Because I promise you, none of my passwords have anything to do with Pokemon. Oh, not shiny. Not good yet, but I have Nessa and Gordy. Hey, I have a Gordy Pokemon card somewhere. I don't remember where it's at. Somewhere up there. It's all rainbowy and sparkly. We need a new like goal. We need a new like goal. Did you ever leave for political reasons? Or did I leave for political reasons? No, I didn't. I didn't. I actually... I don't know how to say this diplomatically without people automatically assuming that I'm a Trump supporter. I don't believe that the government is useful. I think that's the best way to put it. It doesn't matter to me who is in office or who's leading, because at the end of the day, the only thing that you can do to be a successful person in this country is take care of yourself and take care of your own house. And that's it. So I don't care who's leading the show. I don't care if it's Joe Biden. I don't care if it's Donald Trump. I don't care if it's Kanye West. I don't care. I do not care. Because at the end of the day, I just take care of my home. I do what I can. I work as hard as I can. I spend the money where I can. If it's super unfair, someday it won't be. I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like gas prices. You know how people go to places where it's like, oh my God, gas is 2 cents cheaper here. I'm going there. It's like, screw it. I don't care. 2 cents. It's a 20-gallon tank. That's 40 cents. I'm fine. I can handle that. You know, that's kind of... Unless there's an actual public uprising, yeah, but those happen so few and far between. It's like I'm not gonna just sit here and wonder when the next public uprising is gonna be. It's whatever. So infrequent that stuff happens. The problem is it's gonna start happening. It could start happening more because people make their whole stuff. But yeah, Devious, this isn't political talk though. This is actually the opposite of political talk. This is talking about how much I don't care about the government. Which is true. Government is useless and it should be disbanded. But that's just me. Have you ever been in a Muslim country? Nope, I have not. Only America and Canada. I'm waiting for Milo to release into a Masters because he's my favorite gym leader besides Rand. Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Was he the grass leader in Gen 8? Is that who Milo is? Grass leader? I feel like that's a grass leader, but I don't remember. I'm not great with details and stuff like that. Like goal of 50. Ooh, baby, we're really shooting for it. Best grass. Oh yeah, that's right. The one with all the Wooloo. That's right. You have to like herd them into the gates. That's what I thought. Whoa, way too much. Ah, maybe not. Go big or go home. I wasn't trying to make it political. It was just out of curiosity. Yeah, you did nothing. There's no rule about not talking about. Maybe there is. I don't remember. Did I set a rule about no politics? I don't remember. Let's check the rules. Is there a rule about no politics? No, there's not. There's no rule about politics, but seriously, you did nothing wrong. There's nothing to worry about. Some people don't like talking about politics. Some people do. I personally don't. I just like talking and let everybody know that I think government is useless, and it always will be, and it always has been. Do I have a pet? I do. I do have a pet. Nanda, I gotta ask, why are you asking all these questions? You got lots of questions, lots of inquiries, lots of things coming to me from the question side of things. No political ticks, but there are political tacks. If you don't have ticks, you can have tacks. And that's a tic-tac. Mm-hmm. I stood behind because I like suffering. Ah, a person of class. A person of class stays behind and suffers. Nah, you should never abandon your country. If things are good, you shouldn't abandon your country if things are like normal. I left for a different reason. I left for many other reasons. But I still love, I love the US. Do I like Pumpkaboo? Pumpkaboo's alright. It's a giant pumpkin, kind of lazy. I don't really like lazy Pokemon, and Pumpkaboo is a pretty lazy Pokemon, but not too bad. Could be worse, could be better. Oh look, a Shuppet. I think it's actually gone. I think it despawned. No, it didn't despawn. There you are, Shuppet. I'm a troll, but I'm not inconsiderate. The best kind of troll. Ooh, speaking of Pumpkaboo, there's a big old giant Pumpkaboo here. I don't think I have one of the big ones yet. But she no shiny, but I hit it with an excellent curve, so that's what's up. Alistair, I have 7 sync pairs of the Galar region. They are Sonia and Yamper, Hoppin, Zamazenta, Gordy and Colossal, Rayan and Duraludon, Rayan and Gigalith, Alistair and Gorgeist. I adore all of them. That's pretty sweet. Fernando, what's going on, buddy? I'm doing good, man. Just playing a little bit of Pokemon in the morning. I have a wedding to go to tonight, so probably not going to stream today anymore. Probably definitely not going to stream tomorrow because your boy's going to be sleeping. But yeah. You know, the Bidoof thing is kind of funny, but it's getting out of hand. What's wrong with Bidoof being God? Let people enjoy things. No troll is good, that's why I never troll. It's true. Cam never leaves his home under the bridge to come into a chat and troll. That'd just be silly. Forgot Nisa, I also have Nisa. Man, so you've been playing the game, like, for a while. You've been playing it since it basically came out then, or close to it. Do I like snake Pokemon? Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, nothing about him that's too, like, wild and out. Wedding, sounds great. Hopefully you won't have the same experience as Hefty did. You mean when Dorian came into his chat? Or, I don't know, did Hefty have a wedding experience? I started barely a year ago. Oh, wow, so you have not been going all that long, and you're just crushing it. Did I ever hear Hefty's story? No, I don't think I did. I mean, it like, vaguely rings a bell, but I don't remember. I do not remember. Did you know someone here is a shiny in Scarlet and Violet? Yeah, I saw that. Someone in Serbia. What was the first Pokemon game you played? Pokemon Yellow. Pokemon Yellow. What's up, Kirk? Good to see you, buddy. Well, if it isn't Matt, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we've got a bad blood situation happening because Matt did not let Timothy know that he was streaming tomorrow, or yesterday. Yesterday, Starjam, yesterday in Chem stream, he brought up a point that was, I think, pretty interesting, that maybe that Pokemon was designated to shine. Like, maybe when they gave the hour preview, they, like, intentionally set it so that one would be shiny no matter what. First Pokemon game is Pokemon Black. Wow, that makes me feel so old. I mean, Guzman, Gliscod, Beers, and Obstagoon, Toothpaste God is 60X, Leon and Charizard. So do you ever spend money on that game, or do you just, like, let it kind of happen, like you just naturally play and see what happens? I bravely wear the badge of my troll people. Gotta pay the troll toll. That's what they say. Make sure you ask him about his little kid who said next to him after the wedding was over. Great laugh, and I would do nothing but butcher the story. Okay, I'll definitely ask him. Paid Matt $8 for the private link and didn't even get it. Was there even a private link? Because I literally went on YouTube and I saw his name pop up. So you might just have gotten the equivalent of an elevator pass, my dude. By the way, if anybody needs an elevator pass, I can sell you one for $5. All right, I'm pretty sure this next check and a half puts us halfway to odds, so we need 1.5 to go. I'm free to play. I get gems from sync pair stories as champions see them. Nice, that's hard. To be FTP and still crushing it, it's awesome. What is the strongest Pokemon in your team right now? In my team right now, I don't know. I just have a random hodgepodge of team put together. It's probably this guy, to be honest with you. I think it's this, and then I have like a couple starters that I bred for my brother-in-law. So basically nothing. All right, here we go. Halfway. The halfway to odds point. Oh, and it's blue. Instead of a slightly darker, different shade of green-blue. I'll send it back. I wasn't supposed to stream last night, but I couldn't test some things without live, and people caught on quick. They all say, my strongest sync pair in Mastered Scorty level 150, 150. I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't even know. I don't remember what that looks like. Like I said, I played it for about a week. And then I realized that it was not going to be fun as a free-to-play player because I don't like the grindy. 683 is half odds. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I was thinking it was 1335. Of course it's 1365. Nice. Okay, here we go. Not quite half yet. That's exciting. Have you killed a shiny Pokemon when you tried to weaken it? No, I never have. $683. I don't know, I was thinking 1335. What a dunce. What a dunce. Let me put on the hat and go sit in the corner. Absolute dingus. I like that the gifts of the Frillish move in perfect sync, which makes sense. I mean, they should, but I just like it. Wonder if I hide one and then show it, if it'll be off sync. Probably. Either way, I like it. I got Giovanni's 6EX unlocked, but he still needs 20 Mewtwo and him Legendary Spirit, and I have none. This is honestly like reading. This is like reading Japanese. Good luck with Frillish. It's DSH. Thank you so much. We are, you know, here's the thing about me. My luck is sometimes doo-doo, but the fun is always present. Regardless of the doo-doo luck, there's never doo-doo fun. We just need to be appreciative of the lack of doo-doo fun. Axew's Eye, not today. Not today. Frillish. Which Frillish Jellicent do you like? Because I like the pink one more because she's happy. I actually like the green one more. I think that the male Frillish and Jellicent just looks nicer. Like from a color perspective. And I like that he's got a little grump in this world. You know what I mean? It's not always rainbows and butterflies. It's compromise that moves us along. That's what Maroon 5 says. They also say, just like animals. Animals, moles. Come here, angry boy. Be green. Oh, you're blue. I'm having doo-doo luck with my shiny Mimikyu. I was too. I still am. I was 300 and... I think I'm at 320 something eggs now. Is Jellicent and Frillish based on jellyfish? I would say without any question it 100% is based on jellyfish. It's like royalty. Like royalty jellyfish. I'm at 500 eggs and I'm losing my will to live. You're not even at odds yet. Come on, you can't lose your... You can't... I understand, like, when people say, like, this is exhausting. Losing your will to live's a little... I know it's hyperbolic, so we're gonna leave it there, but... I mean, come on. You can't even complain if you're not to odds yet. That would be like me saying, oh my god, this hunt is taking so long, and I'm not even halfway to odds. I thought I was, but I'm not. It's all about the journey, my friend. Well, because my cousin told me it was based on octopus. I can see that, but octopus have 8 legs. This thing has, I think, at most 5, possibly 4. Can't really tell, but I think you're just getting played. I think the princess and king queen thing is based on royal jelly. I don't know. What is a royal jelly? Do some stretches. Oh, man. Do some stretches. All right, so this will officially be odds. Half odds. Half odds. Let me say this in 12 eggs time. Even, I mean, come on, even at 12 eggs, you're only 66% of the time gonna have a shiny. At 512, only 66%, roughly 66, you're gonna be getting the shiny. Which means that there is still a you know, 1 in 3 chance. If you rolled a die, let's say that you had a 3-sided die. Here we go. I got a dice right here. You see this? I got a die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What this means is that if you were hunting and you had 512 eggs, there is, if it's a 1, a 2, or a 3, or a 4, that means that you get a shiny. If it is not a 1, a 2, or 3, or 4, so it's a 5 or 6, that means that you don't get a shiny. You ready for this? It's a 4. So theoretically, there's a chance you get a shiny. But if I roll it again, it's a 6. So, there you go. That's math. Not exactly the most beautiful math, but it's math, so get out of here. Just stay the course, buddy. 512 does not guarantee a shiny, nor should it, nor will it ever. What's the shiny you hate the most? I hate Gengar shiny because it has like the same color as normal Gengar. Togepi, probably. Togepi's really bad. If you do some stretches, it will revive you. It's true. Stretch all the time. Stretch your neck, stretch your back, and I'll keep the rest to myself. But yeah, do your stretches. Do the stretches. Make sure you're feeling good. Get it done. And just remember, there's no rush. Right? You don't have to sprint to the finish with a shiny hunt. Sometimes it's the slow grind that makes it worth it. That nice casual, I'm gonna do 100 checks a day. It's my favorite fairy type. You already asked me that. I see what you did there. No, you didn't, Theodora. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. This is a children's show. Family show. What is my least favorite shiny that actually changes color? Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, so there's a couple that are coming to mind. Solgaleo is the first one, because I think Solgaleo's shiny is actually substantially worse than its original. The Galarian Zigzagoon line comes to mind as well, because I think when I first saw it, I was like, oh my god, that's so sick. And then when you really sit and think about it, you're like, that is just unnaturally bad. Like, it's just like these neon blues and reds, and it's just like, I don't even know how to describe it. It just looks bad. It doesn't look good. It's like that initial, wow, that's a cool shiny. They really went radical with that one. And then you're like, oh, they really went radical with that one. Let's see, what else? It actually changes color. Dragonite. Dragonite's another one. You go from the cool blue to pink, and then like this like weird baby poop green. That's another one. I caught a Minccino yesterday, and that shiny's pretty bad. It like goes to like this like dark brown with these like weird eyes. I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot that I would certainly like undo, but I would say like of the ones that I've seen recently and that kind of stick out, Solgaleo's one. I don't even know if it's worth hunting Solgaleo because of how much I don't like the shiny version of it. And then I would say after that, probably Galarian Zigzagoon, possibly with a Minccino Chaser. I'm sure there's a lot more. Cascoon's a good shiny. I've just found too many. Cascoon's pretty good, yeah. Is my demographic children? My demographic is all ages, I think is the best way to put it. Like, I don't want to pigeonhole myself as like the inappropriate streamer or also as the like exclusively focuses on the young audience streamer, I guess. Like, I don't know why anyone would want to do that, but yeah, I want people to come in here and have a good time. I don't want like a parent to overhear someone who's watching this and they'd be like, what are you watching? And then they like hit them with a, you know, pack of spaghetti. I don't want that. So no, I don't necessarily say that my demographic is anyone who wants to come in and hang out should feel safe and comfortable to do so, basically. Blacephalon Shiny is cool. Blacephalon Shiny is cool. When I first ran into a Blacephalon, it was the first Ultra Beast I ever saw because I never played Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. And I was in a Dynamax den and I caught it and I was like, that's pretty sweet. And I just liked it. What Pokemon do I hate the most? Dartrix. I hate Dartrix. I'm done with my stretches, okay? Time to get back in the game. As Troy Bolton says, get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. Actually, I don't know if Troy Bolton said that. I think he did. I haven't seen High School Musical in many a year. Many a moon. Many a moon. I'm a moon's moon. You did your back, your legs, your arms, and your neck. Well, that is just a full cycle stretch right there. That's what you need. What's your first Ultra Beast that you like? I don't know. Zygarde. Zygarde's sweet. I just offended 99% of Dartrix lovers. Well, realistically, if anyone asked me what's your favorite, what's your least favorite Pokemon, or Pokemon I hate the most, and I said anything, I'm going to offend the likers of that Pokemon, or the lovers of that Pokemon, so it's life. You're thinking of Michael Bolton, and he didn't sing that. Hey, are you related to the singer? No, no relation. I tell you what, when he sings When a Man Loves a Woman, I just don't know if there's anything better than that in this world. What's going on, GGP? Good to see you, buddy. Overrated Oshawott for the win. No, Dartrix is annoying in Pokemon Legends because it has like this stupid call. That's why I hate it. GG's, the Galactic Gods here. What's up, Galactic? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I got my little post-it note guy. Always chillin'. Office Space is one of my favorite movies of all time. I like any Mike Judge movie, to be honest with you, or anything Mike Judge does, but yeah, I love Office Space. What is it that you'd say you do here? Hey, Peter. Turn on channel 13. Lawrence. Did you ever show up to work and someone says, sounds like someone's having a case of the Mondays? What? No. Heck no, man. Oh, you get your butt kicked for saying something like that, man. Here's 10,000 shiny luck because I felt bad using the command. Appreciate you, buddy. You don't have to feel bad using the command. Just don't spam it and make me want to die. Hey, Peter. Oh, I love it. I love it. Ooh, Star Jam, you're close. I still remember when I gave only 1%. Is it possible for 0? I actually don't know. I think the floor is set to 1. I think it goes between 1 and 100. I don't think I have a floor set below or above. There might be a 0. A 0 might be possible. The other night we had 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, and 4. Like back to back to back to back. It was crazy. Crazy, and I know statistically speaking the odds are the same for every number, but... Oh man, I watched this video, it was a YouTube short the other day, and it frustrated me to my core. And Cam, I still don't know if you're here or not, but if you are, this is going to frustrate you to your core. It was this woman and another woman and a man, and they were on a podcast, and the woman in the middle was like, this girl, and points to the other girl, is the dumbest lottery player in the entire world. And the guy was like, I don't understand, how can you be the dumbest lottery player? And she goes, they picked the numbers 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5. That is so unbelievably dumb. And the guy's like, why is that dumb? Every number has the same chance. And she was like, no, there's no way that every number has the same chance and that it would ever be in that sequence. She's making a huge mistake. And the guy's like, no, I pick the same 5 numbers every single time because they all have the exact same chance. And this woman who was like in her 30s could not comprehend that when you're drawing at random, each one of the numbers has the exact same chance as any of the other numbers. And it was just driving me crazy watching her do this. I understand where her brain was going, that the odds of having a perfect sequence and having the numbers correct could be perceived as harder. Like, I could see where the perception of difficult would come in. I get that. Don't get me wrong. I get the perception. But the fact that, like, even after having it explained, this person could not come to, like, grips or come to terms with what was being laid out. Oh, it was making my blood boil. Oh, baby, we're getting a little bit of the shine flu. Pedro Lopez, thank you so much for the sub. Let's get a little bit of Dave Bow Bow hype in the chat, everybody.
Oh, Dave Bow Bow. Ooh, Dave Bow Bow.
No, order the numbers are drawn in does not even matter at all. That's the thing. Just because you're saying 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5, I mean, come on. What's my favorite steel type? I like Mawile. Favorite dragon type? What is up with everybody asking me about all my favorite types today? Dragon, probably Salamence. Steel type, probably Steelix. I don't know. There are 800 Pokemon. 800 plus. Remembering them all is just a farce at this point. Pedro, we appreciate you. I love whenever I get to have a Day Bow Bow celebration, and I like it more when people have their subs set to public so that we can all celebrate you. But appreciate you. Hope you keep coming back. I see you're a Kansas City fan. Is 11, 22, etc. mean 11, 12? What? I don't know if I'm understanding that one. Oh man, back is cramping. I don't know if I might be misunderstanding, Cam. 4%, low numbers coming in. Go Royals. I don't watch a whole lot of baseball, but when I do, it's usually the White Sox or the Brewers. One of the two. I like the Phillies too, but you know. What is the difference between the male fish and the female Frillish besides the color? That's it. Just the color. And one of them's frowning, one of them's smiling. What numbers are 1, 1, 2, 2? Still, this is not translating well to my brain. I don't know why. Unless you're just asking, I feel dumb, but I'm not following. But you know what? I don't feel dumb because sometimes you don't understand things, and it's very important that you ask those questions. Okay, I'm gonna need it for clarification. Can you give me the language of origin, and any other alternate pronunciations, please? Why is my Magmar's health low? Nah, it took a hit. It took a hit. I don't know why, but it took the L. You said the lady picks the numbers 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Oh yeah, I did say that. This is true. This is true. Oh, why did... Oh my god, it's all clicking now. Why would I have ever said that? What is wrong with me? Oh my god, Cam, I understand now. I understand. It's all coming back to me. I didn't really comprehend that I said that, but now like it's all flowing back and I did. Yes, 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. Dumb. Just straight up dumb. That's what that is. Thanks for sticking with me through that, bud. That was, I was touch and go there for a moment. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that this was straightforward. It was definitely touch and go, but we made it happen. Back from taking a dump, what happened? Nothing, man. Hope it was good. Hope it was good. After Frillish, what are you gonna shiny hunt next? I have a Mimikyu that I got on the go. I also have a Delmise that I'm just chipping away at. I have Arceus that I'm chipping away at. But as far as next random encounter hunt, I think I'm gonna try and mix in a, I don't know. Try and mix in something, probably because it won't be till November. So the spookies are all done. So probably mix in something a little less spooky, a little bit more harvesty. Maybe like a harvesty. We'll see. Something harvesty. Because November's harvest season. It's also deer hunting season. So maybe we'll go for a deer. Maybe we'll go for a something. My brother-in-law is convinced that some lottery numbers have a statistical advantage to be drawn. It would just be coincidence. If there's any numbers that are drawn more than others, it would just simply be coincidence. I mean, people have their superstitions. People have their things. I get that. But there's no reason that you can't just decidedly say, this is a superstition. It's not actually impacting things. This is just how I feel that way. Sri Giuliotti, did you change your name? Were you the previous person that was asking me a bunch of questions? Because I feel like you're the Nanda. I feel like you're the same person. Because you were not here when I was asked if I have a pet. So did you just change your username? But yeah, it's like me, whenever I watch football, I have a very specific way that I wear my jerseys. I hang my jerseys inside out for the 4 days leading up to the game. I don't wash my jerseys after a win, that sort of thing. And I understand that that has no impact on anything. I understand that it is relatively dumb. I understand that it is superstitious, but I just do it. But at least I acknowledge the fact that all those things are not actually true. I just like to do it. I understand people that don't have the cognitive reasoning skills to understand that. I gotta go back grinding in Battle Cats, so I'm gonna be lurking. Alright, man, lurk away. The number 1 is proven mathematically to be more frequently. It's not true though. Like, there's no, if there is 1 through 100 and the numbers are being drawn, it is not true at all that 1 can be mathematically proven to be chosen more frequently. Well, yeah, it's not possible. I mean, maybe a number with a 1 in it is possible, but I still don't think so. I think between 1, that's a good question though. I don't actually know. Between 1 and 100, what digit appears the most? Could be a 1, but it's not the number. Like, I don't really understand. It's just not, that's not true. Statistically speaking, that cannot be true. But who knows? Sous vide. I haven't played Battle Cats in a long time. I don't even know what Battle Cats is. Hello, what is Battle Cats? Yes, Kirk, I loved it. It was everything that I ever wanted in my life. I'm serious. If we can get that, if we can get some of that recorded, that's going to open up my stream, and I love it. I love it. I love it so much. That's so good. You are not shiny. You are just the regular, and no one likes that. Pokemon, the only place that fire don't go off the water. It's true. I should be having a Charmander in my front of party. See if its tail disappears and it dies. Oh man, Bella is out on a walk and she just sent me a picture. She just got a Zorua. And it's a 15, 14, 15. I'm so mad. How come I can't get a... Now I gotta feed my dang thing again. That and the Chicago River. That's true, man. Chicago River's a dump. Now I gotta feed my thing another puffin. Come here, get yourself a treat. Get yourself a treat. Come over here, Miltank, you fat lard. Alright, you're back. You're back. What's up, Milty? How the heck did she already get one? Maybe you have to go for a walk. Maybe if I'm just standing here, it's not going to happen. I would do it just because I love to do it. I need to figure out how to make the loop pedal work. It'll be good to do it and record it. I love that. I feed it regular berries. I just gave it, I just didn't actually feed it anything. I just like tapped on it and it popped back out. But I don't think that Zorua is going to show up unless I'm walking. So maybe I'll have to look for it while we walk. Something like that. Oh, yeah, because I don't think I think you must have to be walking. I want a Zorua. What's up, guy? He was staring at me like he's shiny and he knows it. He's not, though. He's wrong. He's wrong. He's not shiny and he knows it. 37 likes. Holy crap, everybody. That is just so nice. You guys are all amazing. I think I told you this before, but I started doing this thing where I don't actually check how many viewers are in here or how many likes I have, and it's been kind of fun. It allows me to just focus in on what matters, which is hanging out with all the cool people. 750 checks in, and we do not have ourselves a shiny Frillish, but it's okay. Does anybody know if Matt Probopass is going live today? I don't know. Senor Probopass, are you going live? Are you testing yet again tonight? Nice. The Ooh, how far did I go? I don't even know where I'm at. I'm just running around, running into everything. Just running around, running into everything. Official first stream is today in 1 hour. Oh, man. You just left mine. Left your what? What'd you leave? I think that must have been a weather glitch. Because I saw like the weather turn and also I was not leaving East Lake Axwell. Matt, that's awesome. What are you going for? Matt Picky Peck. Uh-oh. Matt, you got too many Pokemon names that you can be associated with. What are you hunted for? Are you doing DAs or are you going for a specific target? Or both. You can do DAs and go for a specific target. That is a thing. Matt Pokemon is common. That's a good one. I dig that. Oh, you just left your like. Oh, thank you. I thought you meant you just left your stream, and I was like, I didn't know you streamed. But that's exciting. Thank you so much for leaving the like. Appreciate you. 39. We're one away from 40. 40. This is 40. Like that movie with Leslie Mann and Paul Rudd and some other people who were also in it. Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt was in it. I think Chris Pratt was in it. You left your like with much pleasure and happiness. Well, listen, if you're going to leave your like, you might as well do it with some P&H. You know what I mean? A little bit of P&H in the morning. Make out some DAs, but now Masuda, Mimikyu, and going for some Duskull / Halloween Pokemon. All right, so you're closing out spooky season. Hopefully you can close it out with more than I got. Spooky season has not been kind to me. We got a Phantump, and we got a Noibat. That's really it. And Rayquaza and Guzzlord, but I don't know if I'd really call those spooky. More lucky. 40 likes. We hit that big ol' 40. Thank you, everybody. That's amazing. Appreciate all of you so much. Likes cost you nothing, but they cost me everything. They cost me nothing, but it's nice. It's nice. It's a good feeling. Goldeen. Goldeen. Goldeen is being avoided. There's no Halloween in your country. Well, you can make any day Halloween, really. I would recommend October 31st because that's conventionally where it's celebrated most other places that do celebrate it. But all you got to do is dress up in a costume and go to door and ask people for candy. And if they say, no, we don't celebrate that here, you'll be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. And then they'll just give you something free from their home, like a can of hams or a shoe. You know? Can of hams or a shoe? I don't know why I just thought that was shiny. I don't know why. Like, it was just blue. Like, it looked exactly the same as all the other ones do, but I saw it and I was like, oh my God, I finally got it, but no. It was just the same. Same as it ever was. Lots of shinies are not coming to me. Hello there for the third. I already looked. I'm so mad. But I'm proud of you, but I'm mad. But yeah, really excited. Really excited for you. Really excited by you. Really excited at the fact that you managed to get a Zorua. I think you have to be walking. That's kind of what my new theory is, that you have to actually be like physically moving or else it won't pop up. But is that just one, or did you get multiple? Actually, if you go back like 10 minutes in the stream, I probably talked about, I was like, Bella just messaged me on Discord and she just got a Zorua, and yeah, I won't get lucky with shinies, but at least I got a good Zorua. Yeah, a really good one. 15, 14, 15, that's dope. Let's go get a shiny. Let's get a shiny before the day is over. That's not one, so I guess maybe not. Let's go grab a link, because we're going to do a raid. I know we got just a couple viewers in here, but we're going to go do a little baby raid. We're going to do a little baby raid. It wasn't disguised for me because my buddy's Celebi. Could be. Maybe if there's not like a spawn for it. So it just literally showed up as a Zorua. Interesting. Interesting. All right, we're going to take it to 775. We're going to take 4 more, get to 775. And then I got to go get ready for this wedding. I got to go trim my beard. I got to go... Basically that. Just basically trim the beard. But I got to get ready. Got to eat some lunch. Got to do some stretches. We're 2 hours away from wedding time. I got to make sure that my clothes are ironed. I got to make sure everything smells good. I got to make sure everything looks good. And then we're going to rock and roll. And it's going to be a great day. So... to everybody who's here today, thank you so much for spending some time. We're going to go raid my friend Hefty. We're just going to bring a couple small but mighty numbers into Hefty's stream. And that's it. You can't beat the moon level. I'm in pain. What is the moon level? Are you playing a game with the moon? I don't know what that is. I never played a game with a moon level. Just kidding. Super Mario Odyssey had a moon level. And that was fun. Okay. We're going to run into this bad boy. That one's blue. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, is it possible that the last thing that we run into is shiny? I think it's probably possible, just as possible as running into any other thing being shiny. The odds of this are no different than the odds of anything else that we've hit so far. So let's just go ahead and crash into this one, and we're going to call it a day. Unfortunately, no shiny yet again, but we're going to go visit my friend Hefty, so please head into Hefty's stream, and we are going to use the hashtag shinies. Made me type all of this out, and I don't like him anymore, but either way, shinies, but either way, raid. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. Shinies made me type all this out, and I don't like him anymore, but either way, raid. Or you can just do shinies raid. Either one will work. I'm running into 2 more just because I feel like it, because that's how I usually do it. That's usually how I find a shiny, is I say, oh, well, there's 2 more spawns, I gotta run into it. So we're gonna run into 2 more. But please go to my friend Hefty's stream. Please drop either that long hashtag or just a hashtag shinies raid. Either one is acceptable. They're both acceptable terms. Would appreciate you if you went and did that. But Until next time. Can't even copy that from mobile. Oh, what a scam. Sorry, Kem. I just did you dirty. That's it. Appreciate all of you guys so much. Thank you for spending time with me. As you all know, you have always been wonderful, and I have still been shinies. Love you, bye!